Hey guys, it's Tom here, and today I'm going to be showing y'all a pretty AFK method to make some quick mesos. And basically what we're going to be farming here is rusted keys and crystal fragments. And I actually did not find this myself. I think I read it off of a Reddit post like a week ago, and I've been doing it a little bit ever since because rusted keys are around 50k, and you know, if you do end up getting a lot of them, then you can make a lot of money. And I don't know, it just depends on your luck really, with your chest drops. But what you're gonna want to do is open up your dungeon finder tab, and you actually have to do one of the normal dungeons. So if you aren't level 50, you're gonna probably want to get up to there, and then you're gonna do ludible something halls. I forgot what the middle one was, and you're just gonna want to play out this dungeon basically. I'm gonna end up going in here, and I am gonna fast forward through all the parts that we actually don't need to do anything specific. So as you see here, we're just opening up the dungeon. What you're gonna want to do is end up getting these codes from these people and then entering it in where you just saw right there. And it's a little tedious, but it's well worth it in the end. I think it's a pretty great money-making method in the sense that I can be doing homework or I can be doing other things and just have Maple open and be able to come back every 10 or so minutes and collect more loot. It's kind of awesome, especially if you're not one to want to always actively play and you just like to kind of sit around your computer, watch YouTube videos, which is a lot what I like to do. But we are almost through this part. It's just going to take another quick second. I think I have to get 2 more codes. But I will see y'all there once we get these 2 codes and get into the next room. So I skipped to the part where basically I have to go enter in the code after hacking all of those little terminals. And in this next room, you're actually going to have to do some important things. So you may want to stay tuned for them. And at the very end, we'll hopefully get to the money making of this actual dungeon and what you can do. They actually, I don't know if this is a bug and they are going to fix it. I really doubt it, because I think they would have probably already patched it by now. So in this next room, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go forward, and then you're going to want to go select your time to the past, which is this right one on here. And then you're going to select Hennessy's, which is the farthest left one. And then you're going to hop in this bit, and then you're going to go to Hennessy's in the past. And next, what you're going to want to do when you get in this room is you're just going to want to keep doing the quest task and get Andy all of his supplies. And you'll find them around. I think there are 2 right above where I am, and then 1 to the far right, and then 1 off this little stretch of island that you're going to have to go get. But once you get all these 3 things, you're going to put them on the spaceship or time travel thing in the middle, and then activate the beacon. And we will fast forward through this part real quick. So once you've activated the beacon, you're actually going to get teleported 2 places, and then you'll end up here. And what you're going to want to do is actually just leave the dungeon. The reasoning behind this is that when you come back into the dungeon, you will get reset back at the beginning location of the dungeon. And once you're there, you can actually do something pretty interesting. So I'm going to hop here, and then I'm going to kind of hang around because in this area there are 7 chests that spawn about every 10 to 15 minutes. And you can basically loot these chests every 10 to 15 minutes and just hang out in this dungeon. And it's actually a great way to get rusted keys. And you can make a decent amount of money off of it. It very much varies, so it's hard to put a number on it. I would have to say probably 300 to 400k an hour, probably around 300 more likely, which is not too bad for being AFK. I'm going to skip to the part where I show y'all where the chest locations are and them actually basically being there. But one thing you're going to want to remember is that if you do not see them there, it probably means you just haven't waited long enough and you just want to go chill out and eat some more, watch another YouTube video, and you should be fine. It really is hard to judge when these chests spawn. And secondly, I hope it's okay that I'm not showing the actual timer of how long I actually waited. It just kind of generalized. It's around 10 to 15 minutes, probably more like the latter. So every 15 minutes I would come check, and for the most part there are the chests there. Now the locations that I'm showing y'all right now on the video are these 7 locations. These are the only locations the chests will be in this dungeon, so you don't have to worry about trying to scout out all the rooms. Honestly, if you really want to do it, you just check the first room, and if it does have a chest, that means all the rest have spawned. And if it hasn't, then you need to just go wait by the door and just wait a couple more minutes. It really can get infuriating sometimes checking this over and over again. I have to say that's the one downfall of this money making method. But it is pre-AFK, so you only have to check it 4 or 5 times, but it still isn't completely AFK, which makes me kind of sad. But if y'all guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be making more videos, hopefully trying to find more ways to actually make money in Maplestory, because I'm currently broke as fuck. So hopefully we can change that. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.